Hey comrades, so this is going to be a review of portable LED light strip mini cat 5-meter version. This is the package. It's done by Helian. They sent me this without any conditions, so that's absolutely how I want to do reviews in the future. So I can pretty much say whatever I want, and I will. And this is what the package looks like. So I've had this for about 3 weeks now, or 4, and I've been camping, testing it, different setups. So first time I was out alone, I decided to, hey, how about I put it around here on this roof? And it was actually pretty good setup. The light is not too bright like for your eyes. It's very dispersed, but illumination in full darkness was actually surprisingly amazing. Like I could walk probably 25 meters out or something like this, and I could still see the ground, not really needing a headlight. But that's because the lights obviously were on the roof, but very, very bright light. So I'll get to technical details a little bit later. I just want to show a few use cases that I've experienced with this portable light strip setup. It's wonderful in terms of that it's 5 meter long, and it's like the illumination is very, very good. Like I was positively surprised, and it comes with a huge battery pack that makes it last a long time. And I did some other home tests as well, actually. So as part of another test outing, we decided to use this LED light strip actually in a sauna in a banya. Here's a little bit of footage of that. And it worked wonders. Initially I actually thought, oh, maybe we'll hang it. No, we laid it out on the floor and it illuminated everything perfectly. I actually didn't even need full strength. I went halfway and I found actually on a couple of past camping trips that using it halfway strength is the most optimal, because you still get tons of light, but the battery saving, the power bank that's included, I calculated almost 2.5 times it lasts longer. So this product is waterproof as far as LED light strip itself. It can actually withstand X amount of heat, direct fire. Of course, the battery pack, like many other battery packs, you're not supposed to expose it to water or heat. With full strength, it lasts about 5 hours, 6 hours, about 6 hours. And in home conditions I tested, and halfway I calculated about 13 hours. So potentially, you know, if it's winter, obviously the power bank is not going to be as efficient, right? Because it's outside, so it's getting a little bit of cold in. Let's say trim away a couple of hours of work time. It's still gonna give you, you know, a good 10 hours. And actually, I was surprised yesterday. It was outside, so 5 hours of work. I checked the life of the battery, and only 1 bar out of 4 was gone. So potentially, it could have lasted all the way till morning and still be on. All right, let's check out what's inside this Helian Mini Cat package. Very nice package, shipped in like 2 days, so pretty good. Obviously, I already unpacked it many times, but it comes with this bag, which actually is pretty awesome, both for portability, right? You could actually, you know, place the whole thing inside of it. However, it's very hard to place both the power bank and this inside this bag, but it's okay. I just need it because this is waterproof. This whole setup. It's a power bank that is not waterproof, and good luck finding power banks that are waterproof. And so instead, I just do this. Power bank here, close it. All right, the wire sticks out, and that's it. It's pretty insulated. Just put it, maybe cover it with another baggie on top, and waterproof, pretty much. So yeah, this is in the package. Then this thing, the actual unit, you can pull it like this or with a lever. So usually I do it by hand, and it's super long. And then to retract it, you do this little thing, and just pull it in. So as far as storage, it's very good. It's got also the little strap to hang it on the tree, something like this. The power bank is actually 24 microamp hours. It's huge. In my arsenal of power banks, this is the biggest one yet. And it's not too bulky. It's actually not too bulky. So for example, this here is my 20 microamp hour power bank. It's about just over half the size, but it doesn't have flashlight and other little things. So it's got, you can do one USB out, Type-C charging. It's got the power switch. Once power is on, you can see the light illuminating, and if you hold it, that's how you dim or increase brightness. That's pretty cool. Also, it's got emergency light over here. Let's see. Yeah, right there. So you can always illuminate something with it. The build quality is actually very, very good. It's some kind of metal alloy, aluminum or something along the lines, right? Versus this is just plastic. And it really feels like it's a very, very good construction. It's gonna last a long time. So then there is this cable included, which is a car charger. You know, your standard cigarette lighter port. This is to connect the minicat directly to the car, bypassing the battery. So it goes like this. And also there's this thing here that makes it watertight, the connection. Any cable you do, you screw it on. That's it, you don't need to worry. This whole unit, except obviously for this plug, is insulated. The light strip unit itself, the only way you can directly put it to some power source that is not power bank is this 12-volt plug. Unless you buy an extension, and you can, where you can do this 5.5 millimeter port out into USB and just plug it into some USB source. However, that's not included. The power bank can only be charged through this 2.1 millimeter by 5.5 port into AC outlet. This is your standard charge, and that's the only way out of package how you can charge it. However, you can buy something for like 10 bucks on Amazon, this 12-volt port out into a cigarette light socket. I wish something like this was actually included part of the package, and hopefully they will in the future. All right, so now it's directly to car charger while you're driving, or for example for my setup, because if you had for example inverter, and I do have it in the cab while driving, I can just plug it in and it will charge. And actually it's universal, right? So it's like both for America, for Europe, it takes 110 to 240 volts, right? So all you need traveling the world is just to buy the adapter for the AC outlet, but this is universal, it will work any country. But still, you know, not many people, like as far as portability camping, have like those big power banks with inverters. And in my case, I really wanted to charge it out of cigarette lighter port from my solar. So that's what I had to get. 10 bucks, not too bad. And then there's this little cable included, which is actually, again, you can seal it tight, like so. And this is what actually goes directly into the power bank. Turn it on. You turn this on, and as you can see, it starts to glow. And if I hold it, so I keep holding, and the light gets dimmer. So I'll show you a little bit of specifications here. So this is specification for minicat itself, which is the light strip setup. It says it can work to -20 temperature, which I believe, yes. And then these are specifications for the power bank if you choose to purchase the option with a power bank, because you can actually purchase light strip and power bank separately. So it says here working temperature -20 for power bank, but I just want to note that like any lithium source in extreme cold temperatures, you're not gonna get the full life. Like for example, if it lasts on full power 5 hours in around 0 temperature, like was last night, -15, or let's say -10, it's obviously gonna only last you half time probably. So you don't expect too much life basically out of extreme temperatures. So again, this light strip has many uses. You can actually place it with whole thing underwater completely. Make sure obviously the power bank isn't, right? But it has 5-meter length. So as long, and yeah, you can illuminate your little hot tub and out there camping or whatever. Or actually, I wanted to take it to hot springs the other week, but I already preset it up on my roof that I didn't want to disassemble it. Well, not disassemble, because for my roof now I have like little zip ties put in, hanging, so I can line it directly and kind of just illuminate my whole place when I deploy. So I didn't test it, but I'm pretty sure next time I'll go hot spring, I'll just take it with me. Obviously put power bank in that bag and a little bit away from all the steam and heat, and it's gonna do an awesome job. But here I'm in my crib, right? The process is basically do that, and it's long. This 5-meter thing, yeah, it's very long. Let's say I throw it in there, all this light, right? And let's turn it on. So that's it doesn't, again, daytime right now it doesn't seem like it's too much. Nighttime, whew, yeah. There are lots of light strips on the market like this. For example, there is the LuminAID that I have up on the top, right? It comes with a little remote control, and also comes with a little power bank like this, which is this may give you like 3 hours of work, something like this. But actually one of them died on me within, I don't know, a month of use, and it's only about 3,000 microamp hours. You need something like 8 of these guys, or even 9 possibly, to make up for a power bank of this capacity. I really like this power bank. It's if anything, even if I don't use these light strips, just this power bank alone is like huge capacity. It's absolutely awesome. But I think there are different uses for different things. For example, this light is perfect for outdoors, right? It's insulated, it's easy to hang it, and so on. I wouldn't want to use this inside my canopy here because it's very long. I simply, like, I could, but there is no need. These lights here are only 1.5 meters long, and that's actually what I wanted to say about the pricing. This setup with power bank, as far as I recall, costs something like $170, $180, which seems like a lot, but it actually isn't. I calculated, right? This power bank, for example, right here, the Anker one, 20 microamp hours, costed me almost $80. It doesn't have light, it doesn't have anything, well, but it also cost me this much because each port is 2.5 amps, right? I wanted specifically something with quicker charging capability, but regardless, this is expensive power bank, $80, right? Each of these light strips here that comes with this little thing was about, I think, $50. So these two lights cost me about $100 from what I recall from a year ago. They're not as bright as this. So each one is 1.5 meters. You need about 3.5 of these strips to make up for the length of this. So if you calculate $50, an hour 50, that's already $150, right? And you need power sources. This power source is tiny. It's not gonna last you a long time. If you're out camping, you wanna illuminate the whole ground for people, right? So then you would use probably something better like this to last you all night. Now that's, there you go. That's like another $80. Let's say $50. Already you're at $200 point. So it may seem like it's steep price, but it actually isn't. But another cool thing about this, you can actually link these units together. You could create indefinite number of setups, right? On the other side of this, there's this cable, and it's a link cable. So if you have another one like this, you just basically link them together. You could have 10 meters, 20 meters, and so on and so on. Completely cover all around your campground this light, right? Let's say you have bigger power bank even than this, some kind of Jackery 5000 or something. So the whole place can be illuminated just from one source, or you could just go through a bunch of these charged ones, right? Just because if you get package, or actually, yeah, you could probably get a one with power bank like this set up, and then maybe 2, 3 just the light strips, right? Chain them, plug them, and if you want to conserve energy, you could go halfway, and halfway it's still gonna illuminate very nicely the campground. And yeah, I can only imagine what kind of light it can produce at night, the comfort for like a big crowd, you know, 10 people camping or something. So overall, this Helian MiniCat 5M portable light strip setup is, I think it's great value, I think it's good. But like I said, what could be better is if I didn't have to purchase for 10 or 15 bucks that extra cable to charge the actual power bank from any source that is not AC outlet. I think it should be part of a package if you're paying this price. But then again, I just showed you the example of if you get some other products and try to make up for what this offers, it's on par in price or can be even more expensive. So but I still gave them the recommendation that something like this should be included. Will they listen to me in the future or not? I don't know if it's going to be included in future packages, because they wanted someone going camping like me to actually really test it out there and to provide them feedback, and that's what I did. And I hope they do that. But then again, it's not a big issue. Just buy some extension to whatever power source you want to charge your power bank from, and you're good. So hopefully this was useful review for you guys if you're on the market for light strip setups for camping. It's a great product. Ciao. Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.